Hello, K students. Hope you're doing wonderful today. Today's lesson in science is how can we measure weather? And the objectives of our lesson is to identify the tools used to measure weather and to describe how each tool helps to determine the weather. So, let's go ahead and begin our lesson. Look at this beautiful scene right here. Everything is white and everything is covered with snow. Well, this is our first kind of weather, which is called a snowy weather. Snow is so much fun. Don't you just love having snowball fights, going sledding, and building snowmen? Well, this is the perfect weather for these kinds of activities. Moving on to the second type of weather, which is called a windy weather. Have you been outside on a windy day? Have you noticed the effect of wind on the environment? And how does the wind move things around us? For example, take a look at this scene and see how the leaves are falling down. It is all because of the wind. Well, on a windy day, you should wear a jacket, a scarf, or any clothing that will keep you warm. Now, let's talk about the third kind of weather, which is called the rainy weather. To protect themselves from the rain, people wear raincoats, boots, and hold their colorful umbrellas. During this weather, children also like to jump in puddles. And finally, let's talk about the fourth kind of weather, which is called the sunny weather. In this weather, it is usually very hot, and that's why people try to find ways that will help them stay cool. For example, they will wear clothes that will keep them cool, such as t-shirts, shorts, and slippers. They also drink lots of water, and they visit their favorite places, such as the beach or the park. Now you tell me, how do you keep yourself cool on a sunny day? Now that we've learned about different kinds of weather, it is the time we learn about weather tools. First of all, we have the rain gauge. A rain gauge measures how much rain has fallen. The second tool we have is called a thermometer. A thermometer measures temperature, and the temperature is how hot or cold something is. Let's move to the third weather tool, which is called a windsock. A windsock measures how hard the wind is blowing. And finally, we have the wind vane, which shows where the wind is blowing from. Let's begin solving the exercises in our science book, and first we will start with page 201. And here we have a nice experiment which I would like you to try at home. For step 1, we can see that these two kids are using weather tools, and they are going to measure the weather every day for 2 weeks. For step 2, these kids are asked to record their weather measurements on the weather chart every day. And then, for step 3, they are asked to tell about the weather patterns they observed and to make predictions for the next 3 days. So, let's make a claim. What do you think the answer will be? Very good. We can write that the weather has shown a rainy, cloudy, or other kind of patterns. And what is our evidence? Well, we can draw a picture of a snowy weather, a rainy weather, a sunny weather, or any other weather form. Moving on to the lesson check on page 205 in our science book. And here we are asked to look at the picture in front of us and to answer the following question, which is: circle the weather tool that would help you know if it is a good day to fly a kite. So, which picture are we going to circle? Is it the rain gauge, the windsock, or the thermometer? Excellent job! Let's circle the picture of the windsock. Let's proceed to solve the exercises on page 206. And for question number 1, we can see pictures of 4 thermometers. And here we are asked to circle the pictures that show a pattern of warm weather. So what do you think? Great job! Let's circle the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th thermometers. Do you remember how a pattern is something that repeats over and over? Well, the 3 thermometers that we've circled on the right show warm temperatures, and this is a pattern. And now, for question number 2, we are asked to look at these 3 pictures of weather tools and to circle the picture that shows a windy day. So, excellent! Let's circle the windsock on the right. This windsock is filled with air, which happens on a windy day. And finally, let's move to page 207. And for question number 3, we are asked to look at these 3 rain gauges and to circle the rain gauge that has the least amount of rain. Very good. We are going to circle the first rain gauge with the least amount of rain. And for question number 4, we are asked to draw symbols in the chart to show a rainy weather pattern. So, let's go ahead and draw 1, 2, 3 rainy symbols. 3 rainy days in a row would be a rainy pattern, and a pattern is something that repeats. Great job, everybody! Hope you're enjoying our lessons every week. Until next time, bye-bye!